India is one of the fastest growing economies in the world, yet millions of young people are struggling to find jobs. In cities, fresh graduates apply for hundreds of positions with no response, and in rural areas, people are stuck in low paying, unproductive work. Why is this happening? And what can we do about it? Hi, I'm Smruti, and today I'll break down India's unemployment crisis, its causes, solutions, and the challenges we must overcome to create more jobs. First, let's talk numbers. India's unemployment rate is around 7 to 8%, but the real crisis is youth unemployment, which is over 20% in urban areas. Many young people, even those with degrees, are struggling to find jobs. There are three main reasons for this. First is the skill gap, where a majority of our workforce doesn't have the skills that modern industries need. While companies are looking for AI and digital marketing professionals, most graduates have very outdated skills. Second is the slow job creation. While India's economy is growing, it is not producing enough high quality jobs. Sectors like IT and finance are booming, but industries that employ the most people, like manufacturing and agriculture, are not growing fast enough. Third is the technology and automation. Many traditional jobs are disappearing due to AI, automation, and outsourcing. What happens to factory workers when machines can do all their work? The biggest problem is that we have the world's largest young workforce, but without jobs, this demographic advantage can turn into a very huge disaster. So, what can we do? Here are some practical solutions that I can suggest. We can invest in skills development. The government Skill India and internship programs are great, but we need industry academia partnerships and institutes that should teach skills that companies actually need. We should support small business and startups. Small businesses create 90% of India's jobs, but they struggle with funding and regulations. More incentives for startups and MSMEs can create millions of jobs. We must also boost manufacturing and green jobs. Instead of depending only on service jobs like IT, India must strengthen manufacturing through PLI schemes, the production linked incentive schemes, and invest in green energy jobs like solar and electric vehicles. We should also encourage the gig economy. Platforms like Swiggy and Uber are creating flexible work opportunities, and we must encourage them by providing better social security for gig workers. If we focus on these areas, India can generate millions of new jobs every single year. Now, how do we actually make this happen? Here's a roadmap. In the short term, for 1 to 2 years, we must expand skills training, ease the labor laws, and provide tax incentives for startups. In the medium term of 3 to 5 years, we can invest in manufacturing, clean energy, and better infrastructure of industries. And in the long term of 5 to 10 years, we can ensure that AI and automation creates more jobs than they replace. But it is not that simple. There are three major challenges. Bureaucracy can slow down the reforms. Many businesses preferring informal labor to avoid costs can be a deterrent. And political resistance to big labor law changes are very difficult challenge. Still, other countries have tackled unemployment successfully. South Korea and Germany, for example, have invested heavily in skills training and industrial growth, and India can follow them too. Unemployment isn't just an economic issue, it's about people, families, and India's future. If we act now, invest in skills, support businesses, and create the right policies for unemployment, India can turn this crisis into an opportunity. The world is watching, and we must rise to the challenge. Thank you.